Hey, so to buy or not to buy, to sell or not to sell your real estate investment assets, depending on macroeconomic trends, which are global trends, or local trends. What should you be doing and how should you be approaching this billion-dollar question? Look, there is a link below if you'd like to work with us. Please hit it, fill out the form. We'll see if we can work together. We'd be more than happy to actually help you either buy or sell a property. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. Show real fast. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got a question not a question, rather a statement. I generally don't pay attention, but hey, let's address anybody's concerns, okay? This is somebody whose name's Sarah Jones, so I'll mention her name because she put it in a public place. And she goes on to say, look, the world macroeconomics is in turmoil. Okay, so she's talking about macroeconomics. Okay, macroeconomics are in turmoil. It's clear that you want to sell real estate. Okay, so she says, or she thinks that I only want to sell real estate. Okay, you're only thinking about your own pocket, so I only want to make money. Okay, so that's a little accusatory, but that's fine. I do want to make money. I accept it. Not someone else's. Why should someone tie up cash in an asset that is more than likely to depreciate based on the current climate? Why not buy bargains a year or two down the line? Okay, so just wait and buy bargains. Okay, now I'm going to address each of these points of Miss Sarah Jones. Before I actually address this, I want to actually make a few statements which are generally true. Okay, guys, I want you to understand, as advisors, we care about you, but it's not our money. Okay, we do take, as serious advisors who work to make sure that we are ethical, transparent, and competent. We're going to try our best to make sure that your money's invested well. You're actually benefiting from the money, but at the end of the day, you've got to understand something. It's not my money. Please understand that. We will partner with you to give you the best advice, okay? But understand that it's not our money, number one. And number two, we're making money anyways, okay? Whatever's happening, we're making money anyway. So for anybody to come and tell me that I might not be giving good advice because I'm trying to make money, please try to understand that we're making money anyways. Do you know why? Because there's always a seller in the market and there's always a buyer in the market. There are times when sellers are trying to sell a property and there are times when buyers are trying to buy a property. We, as advisors, representing both sides or either one side of the equation. If we're representing a seller, we're going to sell and make money. If we're representing a buyer, we're going to help the buyer buy and make money. So for you to accuse us or any serious advisor that we're only giving advice so that people would buy, so that we make money, we've been in the business long enough. I've been here for 15 years. I know that I don't need to give bad advice. Sometimes you're a seller and you'll come to me for good advice as a seller, and sometimes you're a buyer and you come to me for good advice as a buyer, and I'm happy to help you on both sides. We're making money anyways, okay? So please don't think that we're only going to help you buy because we want to make money. You're a buyer today and then you're a seller tomorrow, okay? Now, when she talks about macroeconomic trends, look, if you really truly understand macroeconomic trends, then please also understand that from a micro perspective, whereas macro might affect you from a micro perspective, buying value or income producing assets, okay? Income producing assets will always outlast the market, okay? Now, what do I mean by income producing assets? A business that is, for example, in the in the food and beverage industry. Okay, there's three basic industries that always requires. There's there's the food, clothing, and shelter. Okay, I've seen the great big recession of 2008, then the mini correction of 2015, then I've seen the pandemic. Okay, if you're in the food business, you're okay. If you're in clothing, you're okay. If you're shelter, you're okay. And what does real estate actually provide as an actual service? Forget the part where people are trying to invest in real estate to make big bucks and to flip properties. From a very simple, minute perspective, Jared, do you live in a house, an apartment? Do you need a roof over your head?
Yes.
Do you need shelter, Mr. Sangha? Everybody needs it, right? Right?
Yes.
And most people, when don't own a property, they pay rent to a landlord, right?
Yes.
So what happens? You end up getting paid for your asset, and it's a bloody basic necessity. Everybody needs it. Just don't over leverage, right? Don't go out there, go crazy, buy super luxury, or buy too much or borrow too much from the bank. That's going to be difficult. Selling real estate, I already explained it. Look, there's always a seller and a buyer in the market, and we're happy to sell and buy. Right? We're not just buying. We're also happy to actually sell for people to buy. And then last but not the least, you made a comment about, hey, wait to buy bargains. I've seen this many times before, okay? So I remember about 2015 when people said, hey, let's just wait because the market was correcting. Let's just wait. The market did not absolutely bottom out until 2020, August. And guess where we were in August 2020, Mr. Jared?
Pandemic.
The pandemic. Did anybody buy then? No. So generally what happened is they kept waiting. 2015, prices will go down 2000 more, 2017. So when you say, hey, prices are going to go down and in 2 years you can buy bargain, my only answer to you is, look at my other video that talks about time in the market as opposed to timing the market. The best of brains, even Ray Dalio, who's got $1 billion hedge fund and manages billions and billions, like he's got over 100 billion in it, talks about not trying to time the market. Go back to the fundamentals. Look at value. Now, how do I explain this? If you're selling a property, okay, if you're looking to sell a property, try to assess if it's an actual property that you should be selling. Like a lot of agents will make you sell the property because they can get some commission. Horror stories about. My personal recommendation is you really need to see if selling the asset makes fiscal sense, which means that the asset is not giving you enough money. It's not actually keeping up with the service charges, or it's not giving you good return, or there's actually better opportunities, or you need to upgrade that from that asset into another asset class because you see that performing better over the next 3 to 5, 6, 7 years. Similarly, on the buying side, I'll give you an example, okay? One of my clients was looking to make a purchase on an office space, okay? Now, the Dubai market is on the higher side at the moment. Yes, it's a hot market. Is it going to come crashing down in a year, 2 year, 3 year? We don't know. Nobody knows, right? That's the beauty of this thing. And in my personal opinion, when everybody's talking about market crash, it's not coming today. It's at least a year, 2, 3 year, 4 years, maybe 6, 7 years later, right? Now, what's going to happen is this gentleman is looking to buy and purchase an office, okay? I don't feel that you should basically base your purchase decision only on global macroeconomic trends and only on cash flow basis. You should, while that is a major part that should play a big role in your decision making, you should also be looking at your intrinsic innate need for that office space. For example, in Dubai, we have a certain situation, okay? Landlords dealing with landlords on rentals for some people can be a pain, okay? Especially in the office space. Why? If you've spent maybe 500K to 1 million in fitting out a great office for yourself, a landlord can give you a 12-month notice and make you go. And they can either sell the office or they can use it for their own purpose, okay? This is not good for you, all right? The renewals are a pain in Dubai, okay? Okay, the renewals are a pain. If you are ever expanding your office staff, you need to be in a place where actually you can be once settled in and then not have to worry about continuously moving. I hope that's making sense. So your purchase decision on the office needs to take into other factors whereby you can add value to your business. I've just discussed a few things over here whereby you can actually add value to making sure that you are making the right decision, guys. It's not always just about macroeconomic trends. Like if you really, really wanted to just look at macroeconomic trends, then nobody in their right mind should have been buying right when the pandemic was going away. People did because they did, okay? So I personally think don't follow people who are buying just because everybody's buying, you should be. No, at the end of the day, you make a buying decision based on your personal situation, your financial situation, okay? This is how you should do it. Since this video is going on, this is what you should do, okay? You should look at your personal situation. So that's the P over there. You should look at your financial situation. That's the F over there. And then you should look at Dubai or whichever real estate market you're looking at, right? Because then what ends up happening is you can then say, this is my sweet spot for investment. And the same thing happens if you're actually looking to sell, okay? So in summary, all right, guys, look, I'm going to summarize my argument. Actually, I'm going to summarize my case. I don't want to argue and I don't want this to be a back and forth, but before I do, if you are looking to purchase value or if you want help selling your property, there is a link below. Hit it, click it. We'll be more than happy to reach out to you and see if we can work together. And don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon, right? In summary, essentially speaking, look, you guys have to understand that we as brokers are always making money, okay? We're always making money because there's always a seller, always a buyer. What we need to do and what we should be doing is we should be giving you advice based on your personal situation, okay? Your personal, financial, and Dubai real estate situation. That's the advice that we should be giving you, okay? Whether you're a seller or a buyer. There are sellers of mine who wanted to sell and I told them don't sell, period. It's a great asset, you should not be selling, right? And last but not the least, if let's say for instance, if you were looking to buy an office, there's other things that you need to consider. There's other things that you need to consider to be able to understand your own need so that you would pull the trigger based on what's value for you in the long term. If you only look at global macroeconomic trends, first of all, there might never come a crash. This 1, 2 years later, 3 or whatever, you guys keep thinking about, oh my God, there's a correction coming. Look, I've lived through this many times. 2008 came, 2014 came, the pandemic came, alhamdulillah. You know what? Life goes on. If you're providing value, sorry to use this example, but if you're a Coca-Cola producer and the world likes drinking Coca-Cola, then you're producing value for a lot of people. Jared, do you drink Coke? Sometimes? Okay, right? So Jared's a great client of yours. He finds value from you. You're gonna be okay, right? It's only when Jared stops drinking Coke, then you're in trouble, okay? Sanna, you drink Coke? No, Sanna, see? The new generation, some of them are not drinking Coke, okay? Last but not the least, guys, look at your own personal situation. That's where you decide if making the move is value for you. But to be out there and be thinking, oh my God, world's gonna crash, I'll buy it cheaper. Nobody knows when the world's gonna crash. Nobody knew when the pandemic was gonna come, and nobody knew when the pandemic was going to end, all right? We've lived through it, everything's gonna be okay. Just relax, all right? Hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon, and there is a link below if you want us to help you purchase value. Come back to us and we'd be more than happy to help you. All right, ciao for now.
Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. My name is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 15 plus years. I started in Toronto, Canada in 2006, and since 2007 I've been based in Dubai and doing real estate in Dubai. Look, if you're looking to work with me, there's a form below and my mobile number. I do paid consulting. You can also get help from my team for services. If you like the video, press the like button, press the subscribe and the bell icon, and share it with your friends who you feel would be able to benefit from the content of this video. Last but not the least, I'll repeat, me and my team's role is always going to be to help and select the best property for you. Your role will be to invest in that property, and we will in turn invest in your life and your future. Bye for now.